Hi guys, so today I'm just gonna do one side of my face a regular way, and one side specifically for lifting. So I always put a really light color on my nose because I mentioned I was called Rudolph as a child and I have a complex. Okay. I'm just doing this real quick without a brush or a makeup applicator because it's just quicker. But of course, use whatever you want to apply your foundation. And if you do use your hands, wash your hands. I usually don't touch my face at all with my hands because your hands are the most oily part. And then I'll break out. So I'm always like trying not to touch my face. I'm just going to try to set this, nothing fancy. I just put on regular foundation all over and nail powder to set it. I'm going to use a little bronzer. I said to shape my face, so normally I would say do a 3 shape. 1, 2, 3. Now this is a really dark color, so I wouldn't actually go this far, but so let's do that, and then I would mix it all in. So 1, 2, 3, little 3 shape. And on this side, I'm just gonna put it higher than that hollow. So you see one's right here. I'm putting it where almost you would put your blush on and in that hollow, but not too low. And then go up to the top. So kind of like a C. And then I'm gonna do here, just a little straight line by the ear. And then I'm going under the jawline. So it's shadowing underneath and lifting up here. If you could literally see the difference, like lower, you could almost see like, ooh, my cheekbones higher. Did I just get a facelift? Okay, and then I will kind of just gently mix it in all over. Okay, so that's the first huge thing. If that's all you do, literally, you'll feel, or I feel a lot better when I do this. I don't know if you could tell. I'm not trying to go like crazy on this side to look crazy, but I'm just trying to show you a subtle difference. And it might be too bronze now. I would wipe that off a little bit, pat some off. Okay, so that's the first thing that I absolutely love. I don't know why it makes me so happy. I mean, I do know why, because I look younger or just lifted and more awake. If you want to know what any of the makeup I'm using is, just write in the comments and I'll let you know. So I'm just gonna put blush sort of in the same place I put the bronzer on this side, and this side I'm going to put it sort of in the same place again. Sun Kiss Glow. Okay, so you could kind of just see that this just, it looks more chiseled and lifted. I'm always trying to do the less is more because I like looking more natural, especially because you don't want any clumps throughout the day if, you know, we have more mature skin. Okay, so then from there, I want to put a little glow too. So I'm just gonna tap a little higher than the blush. And I would do that here too, but I would do like a V, normally a V here. So this one I'm just sort of tapping. Okay. That's not a huge difference, but it's really accentuating right here, this side, basically. Okay, now I'm gonna do some eyeliner. So I'm really bad at doing eyeliner, so I always have a Q-tip to fix it. First, I'm gonna put a little color. And this is just really light. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, but normally I would go a little darker on this side. This side, I'm just going a little bit lighter and brighter. And then I'm gonna do a little shimmer. And I want that shimmer in there a little. Sometimes I'll take my Q-tip to do that. This doesn't totally change. All right, this is the hard part for me, is making the line. I'm gonna do this side first. And I'll just show you. This is liquid, obviously, eyeliner. I'm just going across the entire lid and trying to make it even. And then winging it out a little bit. Okay. And then I'll attach it, the wing and the outline of the lid. So I'm gonna attach it and color that in. Okay. And the other side, I'm gonna start with the wing. So, and I'm gonna just go follow the bottom of my eye and go straight up. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm gonna just almost make like a triangle from that wing to my lid, like this way. Okay. And if I mess it up, I could always fix it later. Color it in, and then just kind of go almost only to the middle of my lid. So I'm drawing it, the eye outward and upward. If you could see the difference. Okay, so now I know it's not perfect. I'm just trying to give you an idea. All right. And now I'm gonna go over my lashes with mascara. And I'll fix everything a little bit later. But if you could tell, this side is just like, and this side's kind of like, Now I'm just putting on mascara. Also, when I put my mascara on, I kind of get it, especially on the lower lid, I get it all over. And then when I wipe it off, it kind of gives like a light little eyeliner look on the bottom. So I kind of do it on purpose. Or maybe I just say I do it on purpose because I make such a big mess. I don't know. I don't really do anything different for that. Now, eyelashes. All right, so these little guys, they're pretty thin. I'm going to measure it against my eye and then trim it. Just gonna cut a little bit off. And then I'm gonna put the glue on. And just kind of get it all on there. And then a little trick, which may not be a trick. It's an old trick I knew. I'm gonna put it on my eye and then take it off. And then wait like 15 seconds and it sticks better usually because both sides have a little glue. Okay. Now I'm going to press it on. We'll go to the other side now and I'm gonna do something a little different. Take the same eyelashes. I'm just gonna cut a little bit more on this side. Basically, like half. I'm gonna cut it in half. So, I'm gonna cut that off. And I'm only gonna put it on the ends. Now, it might be hard to tell because these lashes aren't thick. So, if you can see one side and then the other side. And it gives like a wing, like that kind of cat eye, which I kind of like. Okay, so, and both sides are good. I like both ways, but I'm just showing a different way, like a lift way. All right, so I'm going to eyebrows. I'll do this side first, this left side. I'm gonna just color in my natural brow. Just follow it along and fill in it. This one, I'm going to just go a little bit bigger over here on the bottom and then higher a little on the top. Just to lift up, and I barely did anything and you could already see a huge difference. Just went lower right here a little and a little higher right there. Okay, it looks a little crazy, but look at that. And that, a little bit of concealer just to brighten it. Now it's going to be like barely anything. I'm not gonna take anything off of anywhere or do much. I'm just gonna highlight this a tiny bit. Okay. There. So very subtle. I don't know why I can't find my lip liners right now. This one I don't really use and it probably doesn't go, but just to show you guys what I would do to this side. I would kind of start here, go over, a little over the outline of my lip. Okay. It's hard to use the camera mirror. Okay. Do a lighter lipstick. This one's hard to get cream. Fill it in. Mix it a little. and put some gloss. So the other side, I'm just gonna line it differently. And I'm gonna start from here. So I'm gonna line my natural lip line. And then only at the top here, I'm gonna go a little over. And same thing on the bottom. I'm gonna line the natural lip. And then on the bottom, go a little out. And it's barely noticeable. But I feel like it brings it up more, if you could kind of see. Lifted look again. Okay. So now I'll get the lipstick on. And I think I mentioned, I pick my lip a lot. Just, it's a bad habit, like biting or picking my nails. So they're they're not at their best. But I need to work on that. If anyone has any tips, let a girl know. Trying everything, like not to pick on them. Okay. So I'll put a little gloss on just to bring it all together. So this one, I went outside the entire way, outside of my lip. This one, I just went on the top and the bottom. And I'm gonna mix it in just so it blends. If you could see, the sun is crazy. One side, other side. So if you look this way, this just looks, this is just both good, but kind of like the lift more. Okay. So I look crazy. I'm gonna have to take all this off now. Oh, one last thing. If you are interested more in the eyes, I would normally put a bigger liner here too, but lately I'm not putting a lot underneath. I didn't put a lot on both sides, but if you put just more on the top, it gives the illusion of more awake and lifted and looking up instead of heavy and caked on the bottom. So just FYI. All right, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.